I'm back, and this time it's personal. Today, James, 5 sequels better the original.
We were thinking, we need to review some other stuff. What can we review? I love when they make a movie, and then they make the same movie, but better. Better than the original.
The original, they took a stab at it. It could have been a decent stab, could have been a disaster, but the second time, or it doesn't have to be the second time, it could be the 4th time in a series of movies.
Correct.
As long as one of the sequels was better than the first, it makes our list the top 5 best sequels where it's better than the original.
Ever. In the history of movie making.
So there's not a particular decade, it can go across any decade.
Correct.
I've not seen James's list, he has not seen my list. James, numero 50. You ready?
Yes. Hit me up.
Number 5 on my list, let me check my code here, because you know how hard, just as an aside here, when we first had this assignment, I was struggling to get to 5. The more I thought about it, I got way more than 5, and it was difficult to get it back down just to 5.
Yeah, I was like, this should be easy, because there'll only be a few.
Right.
But the more you think about it, the more you find, oh yeah, that film.
That was pretty good.
What about that one?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know.
The more I thought about it. Okay, my number 5, Lethal Weapon 2. I like Lethal Weapon 1. I rewatched 1 and 2 in the past week, and number 1 is still good.
Yes.
But number 2, in my opinion, is better. They really found their mojo. It's the first introduction of the Joe Pesci character. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's classic. It's like the whole South African are the bad guys, and when Martin Riggs goes off the deep end, when his girlfriend is killed, and he finds Roger, and he says, "Tonight I'm not a cop."
That's
and
right.
they decide to take it down. And they actually do take that building down. Fantastic.
That's not on my list. It was on the list, but it was too many of them.
Right. You had to pare it away somewhere.
So I did enjoy that one. That is one of the better sequels out there. Now, my number 5 is Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior.
Mel Gibson.
When I seen the original and this one, I was very young. But, I was like, wow, they've got these souped up cars. It's the Wild West, but with crazy people.
Yeah.
And I just enjoyed it.
That is that dystopian kind of vision. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think the second one is better than the first one. I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone who says Mad Max, the first one's the best one.
Yeah, you got the little boy that's like a little animal that it's got that little bond.
Remember the bad guy with the doll's head on the? Ooh, that was
It was good, and it's funny to kind of watch it now, just seeing what they thought the future could look like.
Right.
But still, I enjoy watching it.
Their vision. It's a good one. That's a good choice. Good choice. You have my approval on that one.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was going to take it off.
Yeah. My number 4, James, though, Terminator 2. T2, Judgment Day. The first one, it's low budget. It's effective. It's a good movie. T2, the stops come out. It is a pure adrenaline rush. I saw that in the theater. It was summer of '91. And special effects have come a long way. Easily the best of the Terminator movies. Terminator 2, T2, best one.
I tell you, I wanted that hairstyle. The little boy with the hair.
Oh,
I was like, man, that's cool.
Man, Eddie Furlong.
How can I look cool like that?
You could start growing it.
I wonder if it'd still be hip. You think people would?
Things go in cycles, James.
I might try that.
Yeah.
All right. My number 4, Superman 2.
Oh, almost made my list. Almost made my list. I agree with you 100%.
You had the villains.
Kneel before Zod.
And that I was like, man, this is getting real. You got
3 super villains.
Yeah, against Superman, and let's see what happens. And of course, Superman always wins.
I love that where Clark Kent rids himself of the superpowers, and he's at that diner and he gets beat up. And at the end of the movie, Super Clark, he goes back to the diner.
Oh yeah.
And it's time. It's on. It's good.
Anybody likes that? Hey, I've been beat up. Now I'm gonna go back and show him who's boss.
That's right.
Gotta enjoy it.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Good choice. What are we? Number 3.
Number 3.
Man, I gotta make this count. All right. Number 3 is Leprechaun 4 in space. The first 2 Leprechaun films, they tried to do a 80s kind of traditional horror movie slasher. The Leprechaun was a dark, evil character.
Yeah.
With the third one, when he goes to Vegas, they realized they can have this as tongue-in-cheek, and that almost made my list.
Yeah.
But I have to say, of the Leprechaun films, 4 is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Leprechaun. It's campy. It's in space. What's not to love?
Yeah, well, that is a good movie there. I enjoy all the Leprechauns, even the original. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jennifer Aniston's like I love that movie. It made my career.
It is probably her proudest point on her resume.
I would think so. Good choice.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, my number 3 would be Terminator 2.
Oh, great minds again, James.
We always usually have that one.
Yeah.
And this was like, the original was good, but when they broke out, the way the Terminator looked, you could see the whole skeleton.
Yeah, the liquid
Yeah.
and all the real Terminator.
Yeah. Now I'm a Terminator that's for the good.
Right.
You
They
know?
turned it on its head, and the meek little woman from the first film is now a kick-ass babe in the second one.
She's not new to this rodeo.
No.
She knows what she's doing now.
James Cameron's probably his best work. There's some good candidates out there, but T2 I think is probably his best.
It's kind of like the Matrix of its time in a way.
Oh, you're right. It set the tone. People copied that infinitely. Terminator 2 is wonderful. I'm glad we agreed on that.
All right.
You have my approval on that one too.
Awesome.
All right. So we're up to number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2, Star Trek 2: The Wrath of Khan, which is a lot better than motion picture. Motion picture, bless its heart, is dull. It's like 2.5 hours long of watching people watch things, and then they came back. They slashed the budget like by half and decided just to have a rip roaring good time with it. It's got explosions and shooting things and soliloquies and Shatner and Montalban in the same movie. What?
I'll agree. I mean, it's like somebody's like, okay, this has potential, but it sucks.
Yeah.
So let's just kick it up.
It's like we're just going to push the first one out of the way and pretend it didn't happen. We're going to revamp it, start anew, and we're just going to pretend that didn't happen, and we're going to do our own thing. And it has a reputation of being the best entry in all the Star Trek movies, and it deservedly so.
I'll agree.
Okay.
Okay, my number 2.
Number 2.
Everybody ready? What's better than a singular?
Plural.
Aliens.
James Cameron. Man.
Now, I mean this.
Kicking it out of the park. I just said kicking it out of the park, and I did that motion. Sorry.
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
If you want to kick it with your baseball bat, whatever, you do it. Don't let people tell you can't.
I won't, James.
But okay. So you have kind of the same type of thing. She's kind of fragile in the first one, didn't know a lot.
Yeah, the Sigourney Weaver character.
And then now, boom, I'm going to kick some butt.
As I understand it, a little bit of trivia here for you, James. That Sigourney Weaver was Oscar nominated for her role in Aliens, and that is the watermark. The Ripley character is the watermark for female action-adventure
as well should be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. She had the seat going.
She owned that film.
I'll take you down.
It's a good one. The first 2 Alien movies, Aliens. I'd be hard pressed to tell you which one I like better. It's close.
And if you ain't noticed, I like my sci-fi.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, James, we ready for number 1?
I'm ready for it.
Number 1 sequel, better than the original, Troll 2.
Man.
Oh my God. That's acting.
Man.
That is good. That's good.
Somebody give this guy a call.
Please do. They actually made a documentary about this film called The Best Worst Movie. And they used to have it on Netflix, watch it streaming. They may have to get to the mail now. But it is all about this film and the legacy of Troll 2. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommended it. I owe everything, this selection, to my wife. I was really struggling for my number 1 on this list. And Carrie, bless her, watched that documentary with me, and she said, "You've got to do Troll 2 as your number 1." And thusly it is.
Wow.
It's a good little heartwarming story.
It is. See, Troll 2 brings people together.
It really does.
All right, Patrick.
Your number 1.
My number 1. I hope this will probably blow you out of the water. Just let everybody know I'm keeping it real.
Keeping it really real?
My number 1, The Empire Strikes Back.
I was wondering if Star Wars was going to make this list.
Of course.
And it did. Again, another, the sequel is considered the very best one, the direct sequel, best one of the whole series.
Would you say it's the best one?
I'm going to confess something to you, James. It's a sentimental favorite. My favorite of all the Star Wars movies, Return of the Jedi. I get in a lot of trouble for that, but I don't care.
That's all right. If that's your favorite, you stick by it.
Thank you.
Okay. But yeah, I just, as a young boy, I was like, man, get me out there in space so I can help out with this.
Oh gosh, and when Han Solo was frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, that traumatized me.
Well, you see that everywhere. I mean, you can buy keychains.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's everywhere.
I thought it'd be
Even-
fun to have like a replica like for in my wall, just hanging on the wall with my
Yeah.
at home.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
You have even I think cell phone cases with
Oh, I know. Oh, that'd be cool. We'll get on eBay tonight.
so yeah,
I'm not afraid. Yeah, it's good.
it is.
The Empire, again, wonderful reputation, deservedly so.
Yes. So
That's our list.
that's the list. It was our list.
That's our list. It's not your list.
Not y'all's list.
Right. And we just so you know, we decided before we started these lists that we would not repeat ourselves.
Right.
So we've made references in prior lists. I'll give you an example. I think Friday the 13th Part 2 is better than Friday the 13th, but we've already used that in another list, and that's why I didn't make this list.
Yep. We're going to try never to double up
Yes.
if it's necessary.
Right. And have a good day.
So we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
YouTube.
That's probably where you're watching this.
CompuServe.
Yes, that's our
Prodigy.
That gets hit the most. I mean, we got like 150 viewers on it.
Man, that's crazy.
So yeah, tell your friends, family, your mama,
Your mom's friends.
yeah, her friends' friends.
Their friends' family.
Let's bump it up.
All right. Y'all have a lazy day.
See ya.